Hello and welcome to Saguaro Spotlight. I'm your host, Shauna Mary, and we're here at the Mesa Arts Center. Joining me today is Casey Blake, the Public Relations Director. So Casey, tell me a little about yourself and what you do here at the Mesa Arts Center.
Sure. So I have this great job at the Mesa Arts Center. I get to talk all day about arts and cultural experiences. The Mesa Arts Center is a really great facility in the heart of downtown Mesa. In fact, kind of is the heart and soul of downtown Mesa. Our campus is so cool. We have 4 different theaters, we have 5 gallery spaces, and we have 14 visual arts and performing classrooms, and there's so much stuff going on here. We even end up being the most popular backdrop for wedding photography and special events and things like that. So there's so many different things happening on campus. So in my role as Public Relations Director, I get the luxury of talking about arts and cultural experiences and everything that's happening here at the Mesa Arts Center.
That's such a fun job. So we were talking earlier about, you and I, about the outreach programs. So I'd love to hear about what you do in terms of outreaching to the community.
Sure. Well, there are many staff here at Mesa Arts Center that work on our outreach programs, and these are the kinds of programs that get into local area schools, they go to community centers. There are all sorts of ways that we try to get the community involved with what's happening here, not just on the campus, but we try to take those experiences out into the community. So for example, if we have a really great touring artist coming through, we try to take that touring artist out to the schools and have some experience with the students there at that school campus instead of having them come here. And then vice versa. If we have a great performance happening on campus, we try to give the opportunity for schools to come here and experience that live theater opportunity here in our spaces. So that's one example. We do lots of different workshops in schools with students of all ages, you know, everything from kindergarten all the way through high school and into college. We try to interact with everyone at all stages and provide that arts experience.
Wow, so Mesa Arts Center is just reaching out to the community in all ages. That's beautiful. And so how could we work with Mesa Arts Center, get involved?
Sure, that's a great question. People who want to get involved with the Mesa Arts Center have lots of ways to do so. One of my favorite ways, and the way that I originally got involved with Mesa Arts Center, was by coming out to one of our community festivals. We have festivals happening on our campus a few times throughout the year, and they're pretty interactive. They take over the whole campus, and you can bring your family, your friends down and experience live music, hands-on arts activities. You can have all sorts of different foods, and so these happen throughout the year, and that's a great way to come and visit the campus and just get to know what's happening here, and it's totally free. So that's a great opportunity.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, and then if you like what's happening here and you really want to support what's happening, you could become a volunteer. You could be a volunteer with any number of our programs here on the campus that we've talked about. And our volunteers get to do some really interesting things. They're ushers for us. They help organize our festivals. In fact, we had this great event about a year ago called Tutu Tuesday, and our volunteers were actually in charge of making hundreds of pink tutus.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
there's
fun.
so many different ways.
It's creative.
Yeah, we love it.
Well, it was such a pleasure talking to you. I hope if someone has a weekend off, they could come stop here and see what's going on.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure having you. And we'll be back with Cindy Oberstein, your Executive Director. Thank you so much. welcome to Saguaro Spotlight. I'm here today with Cindy Orenstein. So Cindy, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do in Mesa.
Okay, I have two hats. I'm Director of Arts and Culture for the City of Mesa and Executive Director of the Mesa Arts Center. And as Director of Arts and Culture, in addition to the Mesa Arts Center, our department has in it the Arizona Museum for Youth and the Arizona Museum of Natural History as well.
Okay, so what is the Mesa Arts Center?
So the Mesa Arts Center is the largest multidisciplinary arts center in the entire Southwest United States.
Wow.
Yes, it's quite extraordinary. We have programs in a lot of different areas. The facility itself is a 7-acre campus with 4 theaters ranging in size from 99 seats to over 1,500. Then we have this beautiful contemporary art museum that we're sitting in, which has 5 galleries. And we have 14 visual and performing arts studios with a large class program. We teach over 4,000 students each year.
So what type of classes do you teach here?
So we have visual and performing arts classes, everything from on the performing arts side from drama, music, and dance to on the visual arts side, ceramics and glass blowing. We have painting, drawing, photography, jewelry making, printmaking, and some really fun and unusual things too. We have hip-hop dance. We have an iPhoneography workshop to teach people how to do photos with their iPhone and special effects and stuff.
Oh, that's so neat.
Yeah.
And what type of exhibits and events take place?
Well, we have a huge presenting program in our theaters. We present 50 to 60 shows a year ourselves of national and international touring artists, but there's also a lot of renters, producers, and everything from high school graduations to local theater companies. We have festivals on the campus, 4 large festivals a year. And then here at Mesa Contemporary Arts, we have, in addition to having 13 to 15 exhibitions a year, we have special exhibitions like special opening receptions, and we have 10 by 10, which is a fun fundraiser they do each year where artists donate objects, artifacts or paintings or sculptures that are 10 by 10 or 10 by 10 by 10. And then they're sold to raise money for the museum.
Oh, wow. And is there like a contest as well that goes along?
Not with that. It's really just an opportunity to raise funds and have fun. It's a great party.
Alrighty. And so tell us where we could get the information of the Mesa Arts Center.
Well, the probably easiest way that most people would look to is the website, which is mesaartscenter.com.
So www.mesaartscenter.com.
Yeah, Mesa Arts with an S in the middle. And people can also call our box office. We're listed, and they can find out what's going on from the box office. And of course, they can come visit us, and we have all kinds of great literature available.
Oh, it was such a pleasure talking with you, and I hope people come and check out the Arts Center. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks for having
much.
me.
Thank you for joining us at Saguaro Spotlight.